Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
And that gets things running.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Indonesia have reclaimed it.
And it's Messi.
Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. That has been knocked clear.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Played out to the left flank.
Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the counter is on. Played out to the right.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Van Basten
Looks to get on the end of this.
quality ball. Now it's Bellingham.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Cross it.
Big header! No, not the best of headers.
Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Punched away.
And this is Raul. Besiktas with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
And it's hoisted clear.
And this is Isco.
Header!
Deftly away. And now they can spring out of defence. Quarter of an hour played. Now that's well seen too. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Cruyff, and it's made its way to him. Rijkaard tries to pass it through. Coop,
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? Eder Militao deals with that comfortably. Puyol calmly anticipates. And here's Van Basten. Now there's a Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Raul. Hazard. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. And across it goes. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. He's tried one! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And that should get the job done. Nice bit of trickery. It's run loose here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Indonesia making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Isco. Now he's got space here. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Cruyff chasing after it. Bellingham in acres of space out wide. Lovely. Goes for a shot! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That's a look and place it forward. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Raul defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Corner number 2 then. Tries to get it clear. Indonesia has the chance to go the other way. Oh, super ball. That's tidy. Isco. Cross goes in there. And he gets rid in a hurry. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Indonesia really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Indonesia in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution for Besiktas, number 19, Dwight York. Coming on the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Kukcu.
Raul takes control of it and he's on the move. He's found a way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. That has not gone well. And that has been clubbed away. That'll be a throw-in. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, there's the clearance. Indonesia have their second corner now. Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caceres. Hazard is herring after that one. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
The cross. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's Van Basten. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. Van Basten. That's a throw. Coop. No, again there's no way through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Isco. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, it's Raul. And it's Isco. Oh, no joy this time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Caceres cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. Ball played for Coop. Raul. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Van Basten. Hazard. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Oh, played right into his path. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Raul. Coming on the field, number 13, Barella.
Indonesia
Number
have their
14,
third corner.
Neymar. Number 20, Van Nistelrooy.
That's the keeper's ball. Besiktas are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played in by Van Basten. And he can clear it away. And claimed it back swiftly.
Coop. Looking for the run. And he was quick to react. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Cruyff looking to add to his goal. Caceres. Besiktas are looking to break at pace.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Caceres. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, they can break here, and that's really well manoeuvred. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Chance in football.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is
Indonesia
fervent,
against
the atmosphere
Besiktas.
frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Flashes it across. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Caceres. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Griezmann. And that is out of play. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Messi is onto it in a flash. Bellingham gets a good foot in there. Now it's Torres, now it's Messi. Fernando Torres. Stood up well to him there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Coop. Besiktas couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Rijkaard gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Isco in acres of space out wide.
Well, that kind of touch usually leads to a mouthful from several angles.
Coop is the team's great visionary. Besiktas are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Fernando Torres. Rijkaard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Probing pass. Oh, important interception. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Bellingham. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? He's scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And the shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rijkaard takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi ploughing through the middle. Isco. Rijkaard tries a measured ball. Is there Rijkaard? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, it's come loose. Strong running down that left flank. Up he goes! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here. He's got tall. Oh, it's fallen loose again. They've done it. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Thuram. Oh, this looks sharp. Caceres. And it's Messi. Priol clears. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Indonesia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And that's the second half started.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And this is Torres. Messi. And this is Messi. And they're quick to get it back. Caceres. Coop. Cruyff. And the counter is on. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Griezmann. Besiktas can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Good ball, good take. And it's Isco. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Isco. Griezmann. Short changes him with that pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Pings it across. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Isco. Ball played for Coop. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's going to go a long way. Saliba. Gakpo. Griezmann. Rijkaard. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Knocks it into space. Bellingham. A corner it is then.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for options for movement. Cruyff is flagged offside. Rijkaard has found the net here, of course. Bellingham. Cleared away. Rijkaard getting this one clear. That has not gone well. Coop. He's fizzed it forward. Now it's Torres. Raul. Can he get it through? And this is Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gets his head on it! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 11.
So time for change.
Griezmann.
And this one has been on the
Number
cards for a little
5.
while.
Neymar. Number 9. Bellingham.
And it's Fernando
Coming on the
Torres.
field. Number 13. Messi. Number 24.
Played into
Francesco
space.
Totti.
Well, the chip
Number
pass hasn't
15.
quite come off.
Hirotoshi Nakata.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is a little undercooked. Raul. Torres. Now it's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Rijkaard. Quality ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Tries to play it through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Mbappe. Kirkchu. And Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And he's worked it through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're done. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cruyff picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Everybody to make sure to put
Indonesia leave it late, but in the end it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.